There's a story that I'll share with you, and as some of you know, I work part-time at Starbucks, and I have been meeting different people, and in the process, I'm trying to piece things together about their lives, and I had a conversation with a young woman there, and she was just making note that she lived with her fiance, and she was training me, and she was very, very proficient, and I was totally inundated and intimidated with all the drinks and the cash registers and all the machines and everything else. And I bumped into her again, and she was telling me that her roommate, where she told me in one conversation that her roommate was her fiance, she told me in another conversation that her roommate was her. And so I thought, wow, that's interesting. So I've got a couple of women who are engaged to be married. But I had to clear that up because I just couldn't try and piece that together. And I said, well, so your roommate is so-and-so? And she said, yeah. And I said, so are you guys like lovers? And then I realized, what did I say? And I thought, is that cool? Can I do that? Because I don't know. I don't have these conversations with you. So I'm trying to learn how to engage in conversation outside of my circle of influence. And she says, no. My fiance lives with us also. I should have known. But anyway, the point is I'm trying to figure out how to have conversations with people, and I don't know how to ask some of those questions. But what was amazing to me is when I asked the question, she embraced the question, she handled the question, and we moved. That conversation in and unto itself is not that frightening, but what I'm proposing to you is these are the types of conversations you're going to find yourself engaged in. And the last thing you can do is put on a pair of religious clothing going, oh no, she or he is a such and such. We can't hang out with that. Because they're exactly the people that Jesus died for. Are you with me? And so whether they're homosexuals, whether they're Muslims, whatever has not been acceptable to you in the past has got to start being acceptable to you now. You need to be inviting atheists over your house for dinner and listening to the thought of the common man on the streets today. You need to embrace people of color or people of sexual orientation and listen to their story. Otherwise, you're going to surround yourself with people just like you, and you inadvertently will never make a decision to change, and we will continue to become irrelevant.